Hey there everyone, and how are you guys doing today? This is Joe Marin here with GadgtSpot. In this video for you all today, I've got an unboxing and very first look at the Huawei Mate 8. Now the Mate 8 is the latest flagship from the company, and it was just shown off at CES 2016 back in January. The phone looks very promising with a great design and some really solid specifications, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and see what's inside this very fancy black square. Alrighty, so here we have the box for the Huawei Mate 8. Going ahead and popping the top off, setting it to the side, we now are able to see the phone in its full glory with the Huawei design tramp stamp to the right of it. Gonna go ahead and take the phone out of the box, set it in the top for now, and see what else lies underneath here. We've got a few squares here, or a couple squares in a rectangle. Setting out the first one, open it up to see what we've got inside. And it appears that we are looking at our micro USB to full USB syncing and charging cable. And along with that, it looks like Huawei is also including a pair of free earbuds. Not sure what the quality of these are going to be like, but that's still a really nice inclusion, especially for a high-end smartphone like this. Go ahead and pop that back in the box and see what's in this next little one right here. Looks like this should be our wall wart for charging the device. And it is our AC adapter, but that is a European version, not the US one, so that's pretty neat. Place that back in there because we are going to need an adapter to use that here in the States. Go ahead and see what is in this last fancy rectangle. Looks like we have got our SIM tray removal tool right there and ready to go to pop in our SIM card, as this is an unlocked phone. And we have got a little pamphlet right here with a very fancy seal on there. Presentation level is top notch right here for the Mate 8. Inside it looks like there's just some basic information of product warranty and safety information, all that stuff. And Huawei also includes a free little case right here, kind of just a plastic snap-on case, nothing too fancy, but it's free so you really can't complain about extra goodies for a phone like this. So get everything set back in the box, put on that top little cardboard piece right there, go ahead and pop the cover on. And ladies and gentlemen, the Mate 8 is now unboxed. The Huawei Mate 8 both looks and feels like the premium smartphone it truly is. Between the aluminum construction, the circular accents for the camera sensor and fingerprint reader, and the brushed aluminum design all along the frame of the phone are all very nice additions to the handset from a design standpoint. But one of the big stories here for this phone is the massive 6-inch display that's plastered on the front of this thing. Now while the screen may be massive, the actual resolution isn't the highest out there. We're looking at an IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1920 by 1080p, bringing in about 368 pixels per inch. Now while a 1080p screen may not seem like that great of a thing to have on a massive 6-inch canvas, on a first impression, it actually really doesn't look all that bad. Colors are still very bright, text is still nice and crisp, and although it may not be the brightest or the absolute crispest display I've ever seen, this is still a very quality display right here, and is nothing I can really complain about. As for some of the processing kernels in the Mate 8, we're looking at the high silicon Kirin 950 CPU, backed up by 4GB of RAM. Now this is all running Android 6.0 Marshmallow, layered over with Huawei's own EMUI. Now this is my first experience with Huawei's own custom skin, and it is really more of a combination of iOS and Android, more so than stock Android itself, just with a lot of the tweaks to the user interface and the way that the appearance is for a lot of the aesthetics. Now it may not be your cup of tea, but I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what Huawei's take on Android looks and feels like on the Mate 8, and I am excited to report my findings with being a first-time user of a Huawei smartphone like this. As for some other internals for the phone, we're looking at a 4000 mAh battery, a micro SD card slot that can support up to 128GB, a 16 megapixel rear-facing camera, along with an 8 megapixel camera up front. The Huawei Mate 8 costs about $630 if you're interested in purchasing it, but unfortunately Huawei has not announced any plans to bring the smartphone to the US. The company's latest budget offering, the Honor 5X, has been making waves recently, So hopefully its success does allow us to see the Mate 8 arrive here in the USA sooner rather than later. But that's going to about wrap it up here for this unboxing and first look at the Huawei Mate 8. If you guys have any questions about the phone or anything you'd like to see me cover in the full review when that time does come around, please be sure to leave those questions down in the comment section below this video. And if you enjoyed what you saw here today, please remember to like and subscribe here to the GadgtSpot YouTube channel. When we're not uploading videos, we are writing articles, and you can also follow us on all the social media websites, so links to the website and all the socials can be found in the description below. Well, with that said, I've been Joe Marin with GadgtSpot. Thank you all so much for watching, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.